into those handlebars. Oh, now he's off. Oh, it gets a bit more spectacular there, though.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go.
On this circuit, we're about to find out. Oh, what about that? Oh, but he couldn't get down, and that's an issue on a day like this. You've got to be able to get around that berm, and as soon as the wheels leave... Gets the big push off, and it was snaking already at the start, which might be a... Looks quick, though, doesn't it? Straight into stride. The section as they move towards steelworks, but every time it gets quick, it starts to wobble at the front. Oh, they've lost it altogether! And that's why we've got it today. They were starting to lose it there and never got it back again. And it was all on. But it's the kind of day where you do everything you can to finish. Let's not let us spill the bodywork which came off. You can see the design there over the factory. Oh, he's going to go again! That's even worse than before. He can only see out of one eye for a start, which can't be helping, but they just got no control over that soapbox at all. The wheels, I'm led to believe, are from a Formula One car, but I would have thought they'd been a bit bigger than that. Knox is on the way. It looks like it's braking bad already. It's braking all over the place. Not much left, ain't. Over that, no problem. Oh, I'm going to say no problem, but there was a problem, a big problem. Well, they're going to try and get it back down, I think. This is where it went wrong. They went over that and then lost it altogether. The steering wheel actually comes off in his hand. It's on, the driver, Sidesh. Off they go down the ramp. Manages to get around the berm, which probably came in the nick of time. Doesn't seem to be the easiest. Moving down towards the kicker. Oh, he's just started to go left and into the straw. Lost it. It's the kicker that did it. Never really regained control. The Pokemon's head went and then split, and then the bales were run into. Now, whether they can get it... More debris from the soapbox. Fighting with it to try and keep it in a straight line. He can see the finish line now if he can get there. Going, he's getting quicker. Oh, he's out! Onto the tarmac, just when he started to see the finish line, he can almost feel it. Fight between Vince and Brian over whether TUNA is oh so good or not. And in driving rain here, concentration now, so much surface water from top to bottom. I don't think you really soapbox. We can hardly see. Look at visibility from the camera. It's the same situation for the pilot on board. And we're moving down here towards issues to overcome, and this is the biggest one of them. And he's lost the front line. And he did okay there, didn't he, Caleb? There's the proof. If you lose the front and you lose the back, as long as you keep the middle, you can get down to the finish. And this might be made for speed. Has it got the strength and endurance? They certainly started off well. Now, can they mind the gap? Yes, they can. Over safely there. Decent run on the cards here. Two competitors in this particular car. The wedge, no problem. Oh, straight into the hay bales and out. Nice rhythm, back to the run again. Look at the damage on the front. Over the apples and pears, almost went wide again. The chute almost catches the ground. Down they go towards the kicker. Is there going to be enough left of this car to survive the kicker? Because look at the damage. Here we go. Over the kicker. Oh, it explodes as it lands, but they get over the finish line. And that was a brave, brave run by 2 peas in a cod, because the 2 peas were out of the cod halfway down. But this is where it started to go wrong. Over the wedge, and then they lose control. Went to the right and out into the hay bales. And then over the kicker with what's left of 2 peas in a cod. And they just about got there. What drama we've got here today. Fantastic stuff. Is the pilot, Shane is the co-pilot. So I'm presuming that Glyn's doing the steering and Shane is doing the braking. Ian and Brendan are the rest of the crew. And they move down towards the Lido here. And over there, no problem. A little bit of the LUNAR buggy's gone. Here's the first big test over there. The front wheel's gone. I think you'll find the front right wheel's buckled underneath them, and that's going to try and throw him over the Grand Slammer here. Over they go. Oh, they've taken it out. Look, they're stuck there now. You just sit down. Let the other fella do it. Down we go again. There's still the sizzler and the chicane. Can't get it round the corner. Look now, it won't steer. It's gone the other way. Come on, give it a push. Brute strength is the order of the day. They're over the sizzler. They're off towards the barriers and they're in them again. Glyn and Shane are going to carry it down to the finish. They deserve to make the finish in 2:28.49. Starts to go wrong. Watch the front left as you look at it. It's gone there, and that just takes them towards us and into the straw bales. There was no way back really from there. There it goes again. Look, there you see. Can't keep it straight. A very good likeness to the vehicle that they used to ride around in. So off we go. Must be hot in that Perspex bubble. Very, very hot day here in LA. Those small wheels and the very narrow axle. And bearing in mind it's wider at the top than it is at the bottom. Oh, we're about to find out! Wow! So it is at the top. The minute the top starts to go, there's too much weight, you can't get it back. Look at that. Straight into the straw. It's a good start for him. Might need to lift his feet up, I think, otherwise it's going to slow him down. And through the chicane, I think we've got long enough in the programme to sit down. Slightly quicker now. That's part of it gone. Here's the jump anyway. Oh, wobbly through there. He goes, looking to build some momentum. Over there! 0.9. There you see it. Oh, that's the roll. And this one is extremely bright and extremely big. And we'll see whether it can be extremely successful. The smoke is there. I think he might need water and bridge here because it's so wide, this one. Just about gets it over the bridge, gingerly. Might need to release the brakes at some stage. There's GIVRÉS on the way down in a very unspectacular run at this stage. Oh, it gets a bit more spectacular there, though. It's the kicker before the corner. There's the spin, and then the whole momentum just took the polystyrene apart. PCO, whether the handle stays on the receiver, we will wait and see. It's early burn, which may well catch one or two out. In fact, that one almost went. There's the phone handle anyway. Never been the best kind of design. You can see them there looking really flimsy already. They're going off in different directions. Forget the phone handle. Slightly angled, and they're just starting to go. Are they on one side? This is the double kicker, the bone shaker. Oh, they've gone now. Look at that. The wheels that he's got to be concerned about here, and they couldn't handle that double kicker, the bone shaker that destroyed the wheels of the VICHITRA boys Soapbox. Over 1,000 teams applied to be in the competition this year. Only 70 have the chance, and here's one of them, the Dam Busters. It's a good start. No problem with the wedge. Two drivers this time as well. Wonder whether that might make a difference. The driver at the back, significantly higher. Just about made it over the wedge. Can they keep it straight? Over the apples and pears. So far, so good. Will the wings help over the kicker? Lots of weight to this vehicle. Down it comes. Here we go over the kicker. Oh, it's a big crash. It's a big crash for the Dam Busters. Fly over the kicker. In actual fact, it just could never get started, could it? Just look at the impact. Face first into the asphalt, just short of the finish line. That's gonna hurt. They're smiling now, but just look at their faces. Oh! Change the design. Whether that pays off today, we will wait and see. And again, it's quite a high drive. The lower soapboxes today have had slightly better fortune coming down this particular speed, though. Just the one wheel at the front, and it's starting to go, and he won't stop it from there. with all the... Well, you've got to give him 10 out of 10 for effort. And he might need a bit of a push just to get it started again. There's not much left of one side of it, so he's going to have to be careful from here. Oversteer. Still going towards the bone rattler, which could be a real blow. He's gone again. Look at it now. There's hardly anything left of it. Well, he's going to carry on, especially, wouldn't it? Fantastic. Oh, look at the wheel already. Look at the wheel already. Oh, no chance. It's actually taken off the ramp with it. Push it down the ramp to see whether the front wheel will actually take the weight of it. I mean, I don't know how they test them. So let's see whether Race can win the race here in Johannesburg today. A twitch on entry. But they're through fine, although not the quickest, and they're starting to lose part of it. It's just annoyingly at the front, which is a big problem. Must have caught it just on the berm on the way in. Very narrow. Alvaro can hardly fit in it. He's got the bike wheel at the front of the handlebar steering, enough said. Whale tail on the agenda. Holds on tighter to those handlebars. Oh, now he's off. This is do or die. And when that front wheel hit the middle of the whale tail, he got nowhere left to go. There's your problem. The worry I've got here, after a good performance score, is that these long vehicles that are joined together don't tend to do very well. They were okay through the berm and nice and quick through the car wash. The first test is coming out the tunnel, heading down towards the water feature. Look how fast they are through there, blimey, look at that. Oh, they've wrecked it. The hell, he couldn't hold on to it. Watch this, look how fast they are through there. The front one takes off, the back one follows it. And there's only one thing that can happen after that. Look at the faces on the crowd. Here we see it again. Look how fast they were there. Wow. How are you supposed to control it through there? God, blimey. No wonder Max Verstappen's not driving.